There are 7 chords in the key of C major, and they're all derived from the major scale. It's actually really easy, so let me show you how to play them on the piano. All right, so the C major scale, also known as the C Ionian mode, sounds and looks like this. It's made from notes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, or intervals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To play chords from this pattern, all we have to do is start on each separate interval or scale degree and then combine every other note. So starting on interval 1, or the C note, you just combine these 3 notes, C, E, and G, and you get the C major chord. Then starting on interval 2, D, when we combine every other note, D, F, and A, we make the D minor chord. Starting on interval 3 and playing every other note, we get E, G, and B, and that gives us the E minor chord. Then F, A, C makes F major, G, B, D makes G major, A, C, E combine to form A minor, and then B, D, and F make B diminished. Together, all of these chords basically sound like the major scale, but fleshed out. So the scale alone sounds like this, and the chords sound similar, but harmonized. Each of these chords is also called a triad because each one has 3 notes, and they're called tertian triads because the notes in each chord are separated by tertian intervals of major and minor thirds. To see what I mean, just turn your screen on its side like this. And this table illustrates how these 7 chords are formed. Along the top are 2 octaves of the C major scale with vertical gray lines representing the black keys of the keyboard. And as you go from top to bottom, you can play the C major chord, major 1, D minor chord, minor 2, and so on. Where each chord is just formed by combining every other note from the C major scale. In each of the major chords, C, F, and G, a major third interval separates the first 2 notes, while a minor third interval separates the last notes in each of these chords, which again is why they're called tertian triads because they're built from intervals of a third. Likewise, the minor chords, D minor, E minor, and A minor, are all formed by a minor third followed by a major third, which gives them a different kind of sound. And then the diminished triad, B diminished, is made from 2 minor third intervals, giving it a more dissonant feel. So these are the 7 chords of C major, how they're formed, why they sound so good, and how to play them on the piano.